Hey, welcome to Frequency Codes. If you are new to my world, welcome. My name is Cindy. I help women scale their soul's mission and become a magnet for wealth and for global impact using a Book of Life Numerology, deck of playing cards, and the 6 stages of the universal law of divine timing. So if you're hopping on, let me know you're here. Say hello. And the other thing to be aware of as I'm doing frequency codes, if you've been here for a while or if you're just getting to know me, frequency codes is a numerological forecast for the week ahead. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at specific influences based off of the numerology of the day and feeling in through my own intuition. It is very much an intuitive science to help you map out practical, tangible, real-time strategies to be able to tap into the collective and really understand how to move your business forward without trying to burn yourself out, without trying to stick yourself in the box of someone else is making. So you do not need to know numerology in order to take advantage of this. All you need to do is get out your calendar and your pen. Okay, Amy, hello. Kendra, hello. So yes, I will be pulling cards. If you are joining live at the end of the forecast itself, I will be pulling cards. So stick around for an individual reading. But let's get this party started. As I was prepping for today's forecast, I was really fascinated to feel the difference between yesterday and today. Everything has changed. Usually when I do these forecasts, it's really easy for me to just tap in and understand what's going on. And I really had to take a step back today and check in and make sure that what I was actually feeling was true. And it wasn't something I was thinking. This is what often happens in the 8 energy of August, or the 8 energy. It happens to be an 8 energy in August too. But in the 8 energy, we tend to just kind of get up in our heads and try to control things and just get shit done. That's kind of what the 8 energy inspires us to do. But it's a reminder to also bring in our intuitive knowing to the process. It's not about just checking shit off the list and getting shit done. It's not about thinking things through and trying to control it. It's not about just being productive, because that gets you lost in busy work that actually doesn't get you results. So I took a step back this morning and really felt what's going on so that I could provide the most accurate forecast for you as possible. So hello, Timothy. Amy, you made it live. Excellent. All right. So we're going to start with 2025, the year of the 9. This 9 energy is inspiring us to increase our capacity to hold more. And in order to do that, we got to get rid of a bunch of shit. We got to get rid of thoughts and beliefs and old identities and people and communities and groups and profiles and busy work and all the things. It's just got to go. We are purging the proverbial closet, the metaphorical closet of all of the stuff we have been carrying for the last 9 years that we no longer need to carry. Now, this can be easy if you recognize it, you're aware of it, and you simply let it go with gratitude. It can be difficult if we have attachment. So if you're holding on to something because you think, I need that in my life, or I need that person or that community. I've been there for years. Why would I leave now? If you are attached, it's going to be a lot more difficult to let go and to purge that metaphorical closet. My cats are running around. Oh my God. I swear every time I go live, they're like, wee, mom's live. I should go crazy. Okay. Focus. The 8 also wants us to focus. Okay. So that 9 energy is inviting that letting go. So right now, as we move into August, welcome to August 1st. Welcome to the 8 energy. It's like everything, the mess is up here. And there is shit and debris and stuff flying around. And you're like, what do I do with it all? If you were to imagine yourself actually cleaning out a closet or your junk drawer or anything of that type, you have to create a big giant mess before you can ever figure out what it is you're going to put back in. But when you get to the place of being able to put stuff back in, you get to be very intentional, very organized, figure out all of the pieces that you want to put back in, the pieces that bring you pleasure, that make you feel confident, that make you feel excited and passionate. But first we have to make a big giant mess. So it's messy time. Let it be messy time. All right. So that 8 energy, fast moving, momentum, and the desire is that you stay focused. We're still in the middle of Mercury retrograde, so we have about another week and a half or so of energy that's still moving a little slow. So we're not going to like dive right into August, although I'm noticing that it's already faster than July, and July was fast if you were paying attention. But the 8 wants you to know who you are. The 8 wants you to know what you want. And the 8 wants to know, more than anything, why you want it. And it wants you to stay focused on taking action there. If you take action outside of that realm, things might get sticky. If you're not focused on blending the get shit done, the mental energy with your heart, things are going to get a little sticky. So we're going to focus on what it is that you want, why you want it, and then taking action in alignment with that. So let's break it down day by day. Monday, August 4th. Again, you do not need to know numerology in order to understand this. Monday, August 4th. It's all too easy to hold on to misaligned clients, to work that drains your soul, and ways of being that you've long since outgrown. I've done this, been there, bought the t-shirt. Your brain believes this is where you're safe. So today you can either keep hanging on to what once was, or you can expand your capacity to hold more. I choose the holding more. So that work that you're doing that leaves you drained at the end of the day, if you look up and you're like, what the fuck did I do all day? Maybe you're feeling a little quietly resentful, but you're ignoring the resentment because, money, right? That's the very thing to let go of today. I remember I had a client years ago, and every day I would complain about her. I would feel like so drained at the end of the day. And I remember thinking, I love her as a human being, but the work that I'm doing for her is not aligned. It feels draining. I feel exhausted at the end of every day. I was allowing energy leaks in all my boundaries at the time, but I kept working with her because I thought I needed the money. There came a moment when I could no longer do that, and I made a decision to let her go. So that was the end of that working relationship. And it wasn't even 72 hours later that a brand new client came into my world for twice the rate that old client was paying. So if there's something right now that's leaving you with a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth, let it the fuck go. Tuesday, August 5th. All the strategy in the world will not bring you clients if you're not implementing said strategy from a place of power. Not control, power. Huge difference. The innate sense of unfuckwithability, of holding your head high, straightening that crown. When you have absolute fucking conviction and belief in the words you speak and the offer you're selling, and you've been taught to sell every day. Every coach out there says sell every day, sell every day. You've got to sell your offers. You've got to sell your offers. But if you're just going through the motions, you're just checking shit off a list because productivity, and you're not activated in your full presence, your audience can't feel your power. And they're not buying. All they see is someone who's trying to control the process and check shit off the list. And no one's buying from that frequency. So straighten your fucking crown today. If it's gotten off kilter, get your frequency dialed all the way up and claim ownership of your throne. Wednesday, August 6th. That whisper that nudges at you in the middle of the night. Trust it. Move on it today. If you get a new idea for an offer today, announce it. Figure out all the moving parts later. You don't have to have all those ducks in a row. You don't need to have all the information in order to sell an offer. In order to sell an offer that you know will change lives, all you need is conviction that you can help them get the results, and you need to know who it's for. I hope that if you're listening to this and you're in my world, you know who the fuck it's for. But if you have an idea for a piece of content today even, don't second guess it. The information coming through today is hot, it's spicy, it's unfiltered. So trust that you can hold it all and make your move. Don't hesitate. Thursday, August 7th, hold the line of your conviction, your values, your standards. Keep a keen eye out for those shadows that tell you you need to water down your content to be pleasing to others, to be a nice girl, to be a good little girl and get a pat on the head, tricking yourself into thinking you need to be nice. I know you're a nice person. You're not trying to be an asshole, but you have things you want to say. So instead of filtering or censoring what you really want to say, what you're really doing is diluting that voice and that impact and that power. Say what you really fucking mean. Speak your truth. Share what's really on your heart, because the ones who get it, they're going to feel your presence. Your job is not to make everybody on the internet happy. Good luck with that. Your job is to stand unfuckwithable in the midst of the pendulum swing of polarity. Polarity exists. It is a universal law. Accept it. Witness those who are drawn into you and celebrate those who leave. Friday, August 8th, we've got a lot of energy happening on Friday. We're moving into that full moon on Saturday. Friday wants you to shake shit up. Shake shit up today. Give your audience a taste test of what's to come. It's time for them to see your shift. It's time for you to show them what you got. That weird quirk that you've been a little bit afraid to share because you think people are going to judge you, now is the day to let it loose. That belief you've had that you're terrified people will judge you for, and so you don't talk about it, talk about it. The coaching industry is no longer interested in perfectly polished, pristine lifestyle photos and a perfect life. This is bullshit. Let us see the real fucking you. The one who trips over her own feet. The one who's got the coffee stain on her shirt. The one who snort laughs at her own damn jokes. That's the version of you that your audience wants to see and will buy from. Let us see it. All right, Saturday, we've got that full moon in Aquarius and big numerology energies. Be bold and unapologetic in your content. Draw the line in the sand of what you stand for and what you stand against. Share what you're 100% unavailable for in your industry and talk about something that clearly needs to shift. Call out the damn elephant in the room. No more sugarcoating, no more Miss Nice Girl, no more trying to fit in. It's time the world heard what you're really thinking. And if you say something, one thing, behind closed doors to your mentor, but you say the exact opposite in your content, your audience is going to feel the disconnect. So consider your manifesto or your mission and share that with your followers. Be a beacon for higher standards in your industry. And then finally, Sunday, we're coming to the end of Mercury retrograde. So spend some time. Reflect on the last 3 weeks of Mercury retrograde and integrate what worked. Make a list of all the activities that you did in your business in the last 3 weeks that worked, and a list of all the things that didn't work or didn't work out so well. Now, anything that's on that list of what did work, ask yourself, how can I double down on that this coming week? And anything that didn't work, ask yourself, how can I pivot to make this better, or is it time to let it go? Don't come out of Mercury retrograde without integrating your lessons or without a plan on how to move forward. Let go of anything that drains you. Let go of the busy work that gets you zero results. Let go of the fluff content. Remove the offers that no longer light you up. Train yourself to focus on doing more of what's working, because you don't have the time or the energy to do anything that's going to dilute your sales and your impact. August is going to go by like that. So focus. All right, my friends, if you are here live, I am pulling cards for those of you who wish to have cards. So if you do want cards, let me know. And while I'm waiting for those invitations, this month in my free Telegram group, CEO Codes, I'm running a month-long challenge. This is to help self-led, emotionally intelligent women claim ownership of their next level of leadership and impact. It's free. Get in the room. It's raw. It's practical. It's tangible. Every week, I'm going to drop in a new set of keys to unlock your next realm. So if you are interested in that and you want to join, hop in. It is free. Just send me a DM and I'll get you the information.